Ferrari's insane new result just got leaked after SF-25 test. So we're going to be going through that and 3 other stories in today's video. So make sure to like this video, and if you want more Ferrari news content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel by hitting that red button down below. The first story is Ferrari test 2025 F1 car for first time with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc in Fiorano. Shakedown had surprising results. Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc give new SF-25 its track bow. Hamilton says smooth first day with Ferrari's latest challenger massive bonus. Ferrari have run their new 2025 car, the SF-25, on track for the first time in a shakedown in Italy. A challenger they have described as being completely new ahead of Lewis Hamilton's maiden season in red. Fresh from their appearance at Tuesday night's F1 season launch event at London's O2 when the car's latest livery was displayed on a show car, the Scuderia were back on home soil on Wednesday morning for the first laps in their actual 2025 machine. With new signing Hamilton watching on from the garage at their Fiorano test track, Charles Leclerc completed the first laps in the SF-25. Hamilton then took over the car for his own run in the afternoon, ahead of the 7-time world champion speaking to the media later in the day for the first time as a Ferrari driver. Under F1's regulations for promotional running days, Ferrari were able to complete a 200-kilometer shakedown with the car ahead of the start of official preseason testing next week, which takes place in Bahrain on February 26th to 28th. "Today's been great," Hamilton said in an interview with Sky Sports F1's Ted Kravitz after his first laps in the SF-25. Firstly, the amount of work that has gone in to be able to get the car to this point is huge for every team. It's been massively exciting to be at the track just outside of the race bays, literally just outside of the factory, is so unique, and there's so much history here. It's been absolutely awesome. Plus we had a crowd, the fans that have turned up here. It feels like you are at a racetrack. It's incredible the support that we get here. The car has run smoothly. We didn't have any hiccups, so that's a massive bonus to have a dry day and a smooth running day to just allow ourselves time and space to acclimatize to the new car. Although F1's technical regulations for 2025 are largely static, Ferrari have made one significant change to their car by switching from push to pull rod front suspension in order to open up more avenues for aerodynamic development. Explaining the notable change to the front of the car, Ferrari said in a statement, "The thinking behind this change in architecture was to clean up the airflow around the car, while also giving greater scope for further aero development, which had pretty much been exhausted with the previous iteration. The car is an evolution from every aspect when compared to last year's, which provided a good starting point. It was designed with the aim of maximizing the development potential of the car in a season when, thanks to the long stability of the regulations now in their final year, one can expect the field to be extremely evenly matched with just thousandths of a second in lap time making the difference." Team boss Frédéric Vasseur has already made clear they start the year with the aim of winning both titles, having finished last season strongly, ending up just 14 points behind new constructors champions McLaren. The Scuderia are the most successful team in F1 history, but last won either world title the Constructors in 2008, with their most recent Drivers' Championship achieved with Kimi Räikkönen the year before. On the SF-25 itself, Chassis Technical Director Loic Serra said, "We have worked hard, changing 99% of the car, evolving its architecture to maximize performance. The pull rod front suspension is only the most obvious of many significant changes. We can expect the coming season to be very closely contested, with outcomes decided by thousandths of a second. We are all set to give it our best shot to find those gains, even the marginal ones, that can make the difference. We are looking forward to being competitive right from the very first race." In the second story, the 2025 Formula One season is fast approaching, bringing with it an ever-growing global audience eager for high-octane racing and the dynamic personalities that define the sport. The F175 live season launch event at the O2 Arena in London exemplified this evolution as an electrifying spectacle that seamlessly blended motorsport tradition with modern entertainment. Liberty Media, Formula One's American owners, have revolutionized the sport's branding, and this event was a testament to their drive to survive-inspired strategy. The highlight of the night was undoubtedly Lewis Hamilton's debut in Ferrari Red. At 40, Hamilton continues to be the sport's most magnetic figure, overshadowing even younger British talents like Lando Norris and George Russell. Making a grand entrance in Ferrari's iconic red race suit, Hamilton took the stage to thunderous applause from 15,000 fervent fans. This moment signified a new era in his illustrious career. After a 12-season tenure with Mercedes, where he solidified his status as one of the greatest drivers in history, Hamilton has embarked on a fresh challenge with Ferrari, a team synonymous with Formula One's rich legacy. His move is not just a significant shift in the sport, but also a personal quest for an unprecedented eighth world title, aiming to surpass Michael Schumacher and stand alone as Formula One's most decorated driver. The atmosphere at the O2 was electric, with Ferrari's passionate supporters, known as the Tifosi, embracing Hamilton with open arms. Expressing his enthusiasm, Hamilton stated, "I feel so full of life and so much energy because everything's new. I'm just focused on what's up ahead. I'm so proud to be part of the team. It's something new and exciting for me." While the launch event offered fans a glimpse of Hamilton's new SF-25 Challenger, Ferrari reserved the technical deep dive for a press conference at their Maranello headquarters. There, more details about the car and the team's ambitions for the season were unveiled. The SF-25 features a significant livery update, incorporating a prominent white area across its engine cover, symbolizing dynamism and a forward-looking vision. Having already familiarized himself with Ferrari's machinery during a private test at the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya, Hamilton is now gearing up for his first official drive in the SF-25 during Ferrari's Fiorano shakedown. As he departed from Maranello, the echoes of the crowd's cheers undoubtedly resonated with him. If he needed any additional motivation to pursue an unprecedented eighth world title, he has certainly found it. For Hamilton, this season represents both a fresh challenge and a defining moment in his legacy. Joining Ferrari is not just about a change of scenery. It's a calculated move to chase an eighth world title with a team that has shown flashes of championship potential. His partnership with Charles Leclerc will be closely scrutinized, as Ferrari now boasts one of the strongest driver lineups on the grid. The key question will be how quickly Hamilton adapts to Ferrari's culture, engineering philosophy, and unique working style after over a decade with Mercedes. If he and Leclerc can build a strong working relationship, Ferrari could emerge as a serious contender against Red Bull and Mercedes. For Leclerc, this season marks a pivotal test of his leadership within Ferrari. As the team's long-term investment and a driver who has carried their hopes since 2019, he must now navigate the dynamic of sharing the garage with an all-time great. Having come close to title contention in the past, Leclerc's development as a more consistent and strategic racer will be crucial. He now has the opportunity to learn from Hamilton while also proving that he is Ferrari's long-term future. How Ferrari balances its strategy between its two-star drivers will be a major storyline throughout the season. In the third story, Ferrari has officially unveiled its 2025 Formula One contender, the SF-25, ushering in a bold new era for the legendary Italian team. With a rich history of dominance and an unwavering pursuit of success, the Scuderia is set to make a statement this season. The highly anticipated launch took place at the iconic O2 Arena in London during the F175 live season opener, an event that celebrated Ferrari's legacy while showcasing its ambitious vision for the future. Seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who embarks on his first season in red after an illustrious 12-year career with Mercedes, stood alongside Charles Leclerc and team principal Fred Vasseur as they presented the sleek new machine to an eager global audience. With the combination of an overhauled car, a formidable driver lineup, and renewed championship ambitions, Ferrari aims to reclaim its place at the top of the F1 hierarchy. This unveiling signals a fresh start for Hamilton, who embarks on his first season with Ferrari after a legendary 12-year tenure at Mercedes. Speaking at the event, Hamilton expressed his enthusiasm, stating he felt so full of life ahead of his debut season in red. Leclerc, equally optimistic, reaffirmed the team's ambitions, making it clear that the Constructors' and Drivers' Championships remain their ultimate targets. Following the car's official debut, the SF-25 will hit the track for the first time during a shakedown session at Ferrari's Fiorano circuit. Both Hamilton and Leclerc will get behind the wheel before the team joins the grid for pre-season testing in Bahrain from February 26th to 28th. The season will officially commence with the Australian Grand Prix on March 14th to 16th. The SF-25 introduces a significant shift in design philosophy, spearheaded by Ferrari's technical team under Loic Serra. The most notable innovation is the switch from a pushrod to a pull-rod front suspension, aimed at optimizing airflow and unlocking greater aerodynamic potential. While the car retains some visual similarities to its predecessor, which secured 5 race wins last season,